topic. So very quickly, this may be fake news, but a lot of people say that Verstappen and Toto Wolff met in Sardinia, Italy. Now, some stupid newspaper put fake images of them meeting on an airplane. Those images were fake, but satellite images show Verstappen and his girlfriend coming into Sardinia, Italy for a vacation and leaving within 2 or 3 hours. Satellite images have Toto Wolff's yacht parked near what appears to be Verstappen's yacht. These guys, man, have money, man. Jets, yachts, what's going on here, man? Besides, can't they meet on like how we meet on Zoom, man? Anyway, so satellite images show their yachts. So these images, my guess is that it's 70% that these images are not false; they're not fake. And before this meeting, before this meeting, I'm going to come to you very quickly. Before this meeting or this so-called meeting, Ralph Schumacher had predicted days before that, they will meet in Italy and have coffee and discuss. This F1 seems like it's a circus. If these guys are meeting in Italy, the clock is tolling. By June 31st, Verstappen can trigger his contract issues, especially if he's coming third or fourth. So to me, this indicates that that Mercedes is going to get this guy. That's my view. What are you going to say, Mr. Johnny? Yeah.
The whole thing sounds like a story, like in a film.
It's scripted.
So they actually went to get satellite images. They have to, it's like in a investigation movie and then look at the place, Italy, in Italy, satellite image on a yacht. But it is probably true. But
it sounds very
perfect.
My question is, how did Ralph Schumacher know they would meet? That's why I said, and Toto Wolff has shares in everyone. So my thing is that they're scripting the narrative so that people keep on watching and we can keep on having clickbait in magazines. And maybe he won't even sign this year, but it keeps the story going. So that's why I say we have to be careful by jumping to conclusions. But something tells me that come June, after this, as soon as the summer break comes, Verstappen is going to say he signed with Mercedes. And then during the summer break, that's what we'll be talking about on the internet. Our show, guys, we watched our show every day for the Verstappen saga.
Topic, because I need to say something on the ridiculous.
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. Let me explain to you why it's ridiculous. Imagine me, you, Johnny, Afolabi, and Biodu, and Sahid, and all of us are doing a table soccer competition, and we do it in your house today, Johnny's house tomorrow, and then we go to France to do it. Then we go to, and we're always together, like literally like a traveling set.
Yes, a circus.
And then, so even if you're not on my team, it's not a big deal for me. Me and my children probably go to the same school and know each other like siblings. Whether you're number 1 on the grid or number 20, you're all very close. It's like trying to track family members because, yes, they're competing, but they all live in a bubble. And that bubble, if there's 1,000 people, they make up, 100 of them with their teams and their engineers. So how are you going to tell me that? So they're always together. Even Alex Albon probably spends more time with Verstappen than anyone else.
But Kule, this is particular. He comes in on a plane to Sardinia, then he meets Verstappen, even though we're friends, I'm not going to travel to Italy to hang out with you during my vacation, especially if we're all in a bubble. I know it could, but my thing is that they're doing this on purpose for ratings. Yeah, go ahead, Kule.
Yeah, sometimes you go on holidays with people you don't like because you just have to be there with them. Even if you don't like them, you're just stuck with them. I'm just saying that they're just stuck with each other in the same huge.
Well, that's why I say we should look at it with a grain of salt. But everything's adding up, and this guy hasn't signed a contract. George Russell hasn't signed a contract.
It might well be that it might well be that Toto Wolff and Verstappen have met and spoken, and they are going to do the deal. But I think it was probably just they've done it in one kind of nice. Office room, and they met in a nice building. Done.
All of this
but to make it sound interesting, they were like, they flew into Sardinia on a yacht in Italy. Satellite images.
Remember this, Toto Wolff is a marketing genius. The way he behaved on Drive to Survive. So Toto Wolff, this is what I like about Toto Wolff. He realizes that it's not just about driving and winning. It's about marketing, because Toto Wolff has 33% of Mercedes ownership, and he has partly ownership within F1 and Liberty Media. So he's like, oh boys, we can't just make old people like me happy.
Like that. Then you gotta, you know, build something.
And for example, have you noticed that every time something happens, it's either Ralf Schumacher or
that was spread the word.
Have you noticed that Rosberg and Schumacher are always the people who know what's going to happen before it happens? They're part of it, and they're all related to the world. What they do to them, what they do is like, you know, you talk to a media person and say, I'm not going to come out and say what I'm going to do yet, but you can come out and say there are rumors that I'm going to do it. That's what politicians do. And I'm going to give you the story first. And
that's why Ralf Schumacher makes some of his small cash money.
He makes his money. And also Martin Brundle, whatever his name. It's always those three people. Always those three people. So this is fun, but it gave us something to talk about, because I was like, what are we going to talk about for tomorrow? So, thank you, Toto Wolff. But seriously, I'm going to ask you very quickly, Kunle, do you think Verstappen's going to sign with Mercedes for next year?
I am 99.9999% sure that he is going to sign with Mercedes.
Yeah, me too. What about you?
I think Russell's going to go to Aston Martin because they're up and coming, and it'll be a good rivalry because Red Bull is going out. Ferrari is still going to be there or thereabouts, not up enough, and then McLaren are set. I don't think McLaren are going to change their drivers for at least another 3 seasons.
Oh no, McLaren is set, and they have a Mercedes engine. What are your thoughts, Afolabi? Oh no, Mr. Johnny, what are your thoughts, then Afolabi? Afolabi is enjoying his team. Like, I don't even have to work. Go ahead.
I think yes, Verstappen. I mean, I'm sure Verstappen might go to Mercedes, but I think Verstappen will go to where a car is ready, you know, because if Mercedes is not ready with the car, if it's the same car they have this year, you know, and Verstappen might not want to, or if it's promised that the car will be the car that he wants to be the car that Mercedes when they come with their car, so he'll go to where a car is ready. Or
I think it's either Mercedes or Aston Martin, one of those two.
Yeah. So
very quickly, do you know what Red Bull said? They told Verstappen they want to keep him. They said, you can name our team. Why does Verstappen care if he names the team? Red Bull says that they're going to give Verstappen the right to name the team and to logo the name. Oh, my God. That means they don't have a car.
Did they, I'm sure they threw in their daughters as well. So you can take my daughters.
All right, Afali, what are your thoughts on what we've been saying, all of this? Because we have to wrap up. I have to go pick up my dad to take him to the airport. Let's go.
Okay. So basically, I feel it's very plausible that in 2026 he joins Mercedes. In fact, like Kunle rightly mentioned, I think it's going to happen because Mercedes is positioning themselves for the new power units and regulations overhaul in 2026. So, and I think Verstappen's camp is really alert to this. And don't forget also that there are performance-based escape clauses in his contract. So it looks like this is set for 2026. And with the chaos that is now in Red Bull, the exit of Horner and all that, I think it's going to happen. Then Russell might go to Aston because I don't see Max and Russell in the same team. It's just not going to work. This is not McLaren.
Okay. All right, thank you guys. Bro, this was a good show. Our show keeps getting better and better. Thanks to you guys, man. We have a great team chemistry, so let's keep it going on. So I'll let Kunle, who's like the orator, take us on an exit too. Take us on a flamboyant exit, Kunle.
Kunle, don't forget to say subscribe and whatever.
Oh yeah, subscribe.
So from myself, Mustafa, Afolabi, and Johnny, I wish you adieu, and we'll see you on the next time. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel that is the most exciting African channel that is Formula One competitive motorsport. So I do bid you farewell and adieu, and we'll see you on the next time. Don't forget
it's a Okay, bye. Nice one, guys. Great show.
Yeah, sure.